I'm going to teach you a technique that is life-changing. It's called specific positive noticing, and it's more than just nice guy, way to go, good effort, love to have you in class, you're so great. Just a general encouragement like that is fine. But this is an even more powerful way to do it, called specific positive noticing. And before I explain it, I'll model it. Saw you out in the playground today. And your buddy fell down, kind of hurt himself playing soccer, didn't he? I saw you go right over to him, and you knelt down and you stayed there with him until he was feeling better, and you helped him get up.
He's my best friend.
How did you learn to be such a good friend? And now he's giving me the perfect response, because he's looking at me like, I don't know. Why do I like that response? He's going to start, he doesn't know. How did I learn to be like that? How did I learn to be helpful? How did I learn to be a good friend? He's going to see that in his brain and wonder, every time he sees that in his brain, it reinforces that behavior. Every time he pictures himself being a good friend, it is more likely that he will show those behaviors and be a good friend. I'll give you another one. Hey, let's take a look at your work here today, all right? You know, I've been watching your writing lately. Look at that first paragraph you wrote right there. That is one of the clearest first paragraphs I have seen from anybody in this class all year long. How is it that you're learning to use your words so clearly? Perfect response. Why do I like it? I don't know. But every picture he puts into his head of being a kid who can express himself using words clearly, every time you see yourself in that way, it makes it more likely that you're going to become that way. Let's do one more. Wow, math. Huh. Math. We've been doing fractions this week, haven't we? And you know, every time I give you a fraction problem, I have you draw them out like that, don't I?
Yes.
And your drawings have always been almost exactly accurate. You know exactly what a quarter and a third and a fifth and 2/5 looks like. How did you learn all that? From me? Wow, you must really be paying good attention. Did I tell her she's a good kid? Did I tell her how wonderful she is? Or did I look at her behavior and notice it as specifically as I can? Do I want a kid to think of herself as a good math student, as a problem solver, as a thinker, as a learner? If I want you to be these things, should I tell you when you're bad and you're not doing these things, or should I notice it when you are? Which works better? How does this apply in your home? You follow the bedtime routine. I might be able to say, wow, we really had a nice bedtime routine tonight, didn't we? It was a good one. Yeah. How did you learn to be so calm at bedtime? Because you're fun to be around. How did you learn to be that way? I love that look. I'm fun at bedtime. I'm calm at bedtime. If I have those pictures in my head, it creates a far greater likelihood that you're going to get more of that behavior. Notice the things you want 6 times more than you notice the things you don't want. This is with the understanding that you have to notice and deal with misbehavior. But for every 1 time I deal with that, I'd better find 6 things that I can notice that were good about that child.